Right. So yesterday we were discussing about the VF Visualforce pages real-time scenarios. Real-time scenarios which we have discussed two. One is the PDF where we usually in the real time, in order to implement the PDF, we use the Visualforce pages. That is the one. Another Visualforce pages is like why we usually do the kind of a registration form. And the second one, third one is the search one, in case if you wanted to search anything in the system. So search project that we have done it, that we have used it using the SOQL query, Now we'll see today how to use the SOQL query. Let's go to the development. If it is a SOQL query, so what we do, we usually write a select ID, comma, name, and we'll give whatever the fields we want, we will give from account. This is normal SOQL query. SOQL is specific to the object level. Now, for example, SOQL is specific to the object level. And this we have used in the search program because we know where are we searching it. We wanted to just search it in the account name. Now, for example, whatever the data is entered in the search key, I wanted to check, is that the text or is that the key, whatever the user has entered, is that the key, if we are able to find it in the account, contact, or opportunity or lead, whatever the records are there. For example, somebody is searching some key called new. Okay, this is they are searching it. Whenever they're searching this, I don't know where this is. Probably it might be there in the account object. It might be there in the contact object records. It might be there in the opportunity records, and it might be there in the lead records. And in the account, I know it is probably ID. I wanted to search it only for the ID, comma, name. I do not want to search any other field. If you have field specific in the object level, you can mention the field. But for example, if you don't know the field where it is, might be there in some place. So I wanted to search it in the account level, contact level, opportunity level, lead level. And in the account level, I just wanted to search it, not entire field. I wanted to search it only specific to the ID. So SOSL is used. If I wanted to search a particular text in multiple objects, then we will use the SOSL. So let's see one example. Now, for example, SOSL, how we write it? If it is a SOQL, we will write directly select ID, comma, name from account. We will mention the object here. Okay. But here, we don't know where it is doing it. I don't know where it is doing it. I know that I wanted to search in account, contact, opportunity, and lead. In this, I wanted to search. So we do not start the select keyword in SOSL. We always use the find keyword. Instead of select, what I'll use is find. Instead of select, I use the find. That means find my new star. Whatever the new is there, the keyword that is given by the users, find this new in all the fields. In all fields, return the data from account contact opportunity lead. Fine. So this side, all the object names. So your static keyword is find, and then you will give find, and you will give the keyword here, which one you wanted to search, right? And then standard is again in all the fields, and return back. And then you'll give the all the object details. Right? So these all are from here, everything is object details. And this is static. In all fields, returning is a static. And this is a keyword. Find in all the fields, returning from these all. Right? Let me copy this. Execute it. So I'm able to find account record. In the account, I'm able to find whatever the new star is there. It might be there in account and here contact, I'm able to get all the information. Something is there. Like if I say JUN search, it's only in the contact. Let's go to the Salesforce. Customers. So for example, I have this. Inside this, let's go ahead and create a contact. And also I'll create the opportunity. Close date is 28th, stage is prospecting. OPP1, close date is 29, and next step is not there. Staging is qualification. Let's save this. Now let's go back to the here. Close all this searching one. Perfect. Now we are searching this. So whenever I search here, among all of this, account contact opportunity lead. Okay. Out of this, I have starting with June, the text is available in account contact opportunity. In account, wherever the name it says that June, I'm getting that. And also I'm getting the information of these things. If I wanted to print the data here, ID, name. Here it is printing the name. Same thing on the opportunity. In the opportunity, I just want a name. Right now it is showing the ID. Okay. So now it will show the name. Instead of ID, it will show the name because we wanted to search it in the name and show the name fields. Now these are the information. I can search it in multiple places. I can search it in multiple places at a time if I use this SOSL keyword. Now current requirement is right now in the Visualforce page, the current requirement. I have a search keyword here. Search keyword, and I have a button which says that search. So whenever I'm searching the data, so same data somebody has entered here, June. Okay, whenever somebody enter the information, click on a search button. I wanted to display the information from the account here. I wanted to display the data from contact, and I wanted to display the data from opportunity. So one single search key has to display the data from all three. This has to be account details, show me the account details, and this has to be show me the contact information, and this is opportunity, show me the opportunity, right? So before, what we have done before this, one of the program we have done is whenever somebody click on a search, it was only searching from account record. It was searching from only one account record. Now same search I wanted to apply to the contact opportunity, contact and opportunity. Let's go ahead and see how to implement that. Now let's close all, new. So first thing, Apex class. Okay. So CL underscore 2209 underscore. We are doing the SOSL controller. SOSL class. Now, what are the keywords that I need here? What do I need the information in order to implement Apex class? What are the variables that I need first of all? What are the variables?
Search key.
Search key. Okay. And what else we need?
An account, list of account, list of contact, and list of opportunities.
List of account, list of opportunity, list of contact. Right. These are the three variables that I need. Now, what are the methods do I need here? Search method. Now, inside the search method, what is the main thing that I need to implement?
SOSL query.
SOSL query. I have to implement SOSL query, and what are the output that comes in? I have to store it in the ACC list, opportunity list, and contacts list, right? I wanted to store the information in all of this. This is my Apex class. This is my Apex class. Now let's go ahead and implement that. Now, the keywords that the variables that I need is public, list of opportunity. Let's say OPP list, and we need get and set because this is used in the Visualforce page. Public, list of contact. Let's say contact list, get set. So public, list of opportunity is done. List of account, ACC list. Get and set. And one more variable that I need is string, search key. Public string, search string. Let's say get set. Perfect. Now we have this information. Next thing, what I need a method. Public void search method. Insert search method. I need a SOQL query, SOSL query. So this SOSL query is which we have to implement it. Now here, these are fine, right? These are fine. Now I need to change this. I cannot give this as a hard copy. I cannot give that as a hard copy. So instead of this, so what I'll do is I'll use the plus and I'll add the search key. In order to concatenate this, find is a standard. I need not to change this information, right? So find is the common. Now here we will add slash, backward slash, and one more single quotation. Now concatenating with this search keyword, same thing we have to add here, single quotes, single quotes, let's add the slash here. Now at the end we'll have it. This is the information. Fine. Now you can change here, instead of, if you don't want to see the ID, you can mention as a name, comma, email. But here you can put more information here, industry. This is my key. Now I wanted to store this information into one string because we are going to implementing a query in dynamic query. We are implementing it on fly. Whenever user click on a search button, get the information and pass it to this, and the query is going to build here. As soon as the query is built, we wanted to execute this query. Now, so this is my query. Now I wanted to check in case if somebody clicks on by mistakenly, they have not entered any information here. They have not entered any information and user clicked on a search button. So I wanted to handle that kind of information also. That means if my search string has some information, then only do this. Otherwise, it is going to fail the query. So what I'll do is if condition search string has the length, some data is there greater than 1, then I wanted to search it. Perfect. This is fine. Now, what are the output is there? How are we going
to do not equal to null also? Search
we
string
can
not
do.
Equal to null.
We can do that. But for example, not equal to null will have a empty string, null and blank. All of those you have to check, not only the one.
Okay.
When we say null, it's not only the null in search key. We have to check empty. We have to check blank. All this information we have to check. Instead of that, what I'm checking is at least more than one character should be there. At least more than one character should be there. If I have a one character also, I cannot search. Lot of data which is going to come. So if I have a 2 characters and more than 2 characters, then I wanted to search the information into the object level.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now here, I wanted to add a star. Right here, I'm not adding the star anywhere. I need this star. I need to implement a star because I wanted to see probably some records which are starting with something and in middle we have a June and ending with something. I wanted to get all those information, not only the exact match. Here what I'm doing the exact match. So what I'll do is I'll say that string search string 1 equal to whatever this key is there. I'll add the star in front of this keyword and also at the end.
We can add directly inside the query also, right?
We can do that. Yesterday we did that. Yesterday, when we are doing the SOQL query, we did directly inside this. But right now I'm giving in different direction.
Oh,
You can also, instead of writing into the SOQL query, you can do this outside and you can give that information here. Fine. So which is possible. Now I wanted to store what are the output. Now I have to execute this. Now I have to execute this. So database.query. Database.query string query. So this is my SOSL query. This is my SOSL query. Now let me give you something here. Let's copy this dynamic SOQL query. Let's go to the debug. Fine. I have a search string. Okay. System.debug. Fine. So first I'll print the query. Let's see how it is building the query. Debug. So I have the same information. If I take copy of this, and I can search it here. Whenever we are searching in the query editor, instead of single quotes, we have to add the curly braces. Execute, fine. It is going to find the information only in the account because only account has the information. That's fine. So now debug, let's say database.query. I'm storing this query information. Now, okay, let's see that. Let's execute. System.query exception and unexpected token find. Unexpected token find. Why it is saying unexpected token find?
Miss Star, maybe.
Star. Line number 4, it's saying that here it is line number 4,
Or
column 1, system.query exception, unexpected token find. It is giving in the line number 4. It is giving in the line number 4. System.query exception. Unexpected token find. What is the reason? Now, if I change this database.query, okay, if I change this, because the error is happening on the database.query. So what I'll do is I'll just give search.query and I'll pass the query here. Now let's go ahead and see. Right, it is getting executing it. Query find all in 90 rows. So here, whenever we use the database.query, database.query is only for SOQL. It cannot run for the SOSL. It cannot run for the SOSL. Now let's say that right now I'm getting the query information. Now where can I store this information? Right now this information is different object information. It is there. It has an account, it has a contact, it has an opportunity output, everything it has. All the information it has. Now, how can I store the output of this search key query? This is for the SOSL. We use for SOSL. There is another class which we have for SOSL. In order to execute this, we use the SOSL search query. But the thing is that when I'm doing the SOSL, where can I save this information? This is not specific to the single object. This is not specific to the single object. It has all different object information. It is there. Now, how can I store this information? Can I store into the list of S object? Can I store this into the list of S object? Can I store this into the list of S object?
Yeah.
Error. Illegal assignment, list of S object. The reason is you have a records, account records are list of account. Okay. Contact is also list of contact. And opportunity also list of opportunity. So basically, if you want to combine everything, then you have to say S object. That is the first thing. If you wanted to store different object information into one variable or one collection, then you have to take a data type as a S object. That is one thing. Now, everybody has a list. Everybody has a list. That means I have to store a list of account into the S object, list of opportunity into the S object, list of contact into the one S object. Now, will it handle the my list? This is, I'm saying it single list. Will it handle the single list? Because I have a multiple list of objects are there. So in that case, what we will do is we will go for the list of S object, and outer I need to have a one more list. I'm combining the list of all the information into another list. I need to combine all the information into another list. This is list of S object. Because I already have a list information. I already have a list of account. I already have a list of contact. I already have a list of opportunity. When I have a multiple list, if I wanted to store into the another list, then we have to better use, and these all are not into the single object. We are taking the multiple object information. So I'm going to put it into the list of list as object. Search query is always should be stored into the list of S object. Now query, yes, it is executing it. Debug. Let's go ahead and print this information. System dot debug. Then I'll say search result. Execute. Now debug. Now it is giving me the account data and it is giving me the contact information, right? And opportunity. Right now this log does not store all the information, but it is giving me all the records, account records. Inside the account, I have a list of records, right? Each account will have a list of records, and contact also I have a list of records. If you see here, so account is starting here, okay? And the contact. So contact is another information, the bracket, whatever the bracket you will see, this complete one list of account. And inside that I have a multiple accounts. Same thing here, contact is another list. Inside that, I have a multiple contact information. Now, same thing, I'll use it in the class. Instead of database.query, what I'll use is search query. I'm searching the query. Now, as soon as I have the information, I can store the information into the list of S object. Let's give a name to this, search list. Search list equal to search.query, whatever the query is there. Now this is fine. Now the next one is, now I have a data that is stored into the list of S object. Now I wanted to get ACC list. I wanted to get the ACC list here, right? So before that, I'll try to initialize it here. New list of account. Now I wanted to store get the only ACC information from this list of S object. I wanted to get only the account information from this search result. Search result has list of account, list of opportunity, list of contact. From that, I wanted to get only the account information, and that should say, right now this data type is saying that S object. It doesn't say that this is the account information. So get the information of account and convert that, convert or cast that information into the account. Because ACC list is going to store only the account information. Here the data type is account. Here the data type is S object. S object data I cannot push into the account. If I have to store the information of the search result into the ACC list, then both the data type should be matching it. So that means first thing is that I need to do the casting. I need to do the casting. List of account. List of account. Now get me the information of this. Now where is the account that is storing it in the first place? Whenever you execute it, you see that debug, right? So the first, whatever the records are there, it always give me the account, because our SOSL says that account, contact and opportunity. That's how my SOQL is saying that. So first data will be always account, and the second data will be always, second list is contact, third list is opportunity. So what I can do is, now I know what is the information that is going to get, which has the account information. So what I'll do, I'll simply take the account. This is what I'm storing, the account information. I'm storing the account information into ACC list. Similarly, I need a contact list. So let's initialize this equal to new list of contact. Now here the contact list. First I need to do the casting. List of contact. And then we have search list of the first index. Now next one, I need opportunity list. Opportunity list equal to new list of opportunity. Find here opportunity list equal to list of opportunity. And then the second index, which is the third index, but here it will be second. In list, index position starts from 0. We have already discussed this, starting up the Apex classes. So these are the information I'm going to get and I'm storing into the each list. What is the error here? Contact. Okay, so I'm storing the each information, right? Now let's go ahead and implement a Visualforce page. The basic implementation is done. Whatever the search we are doing it, I'm getting that keyword, adding into the query. SOSL, in order to do the dynamic SOSL, which one we have to use the search is the class. This is dynamic SOSL. So in order to execute the dynamic SOSL, we have to use the search class search.query. We cannot use the database. Database is only for the SOQL. So search.query, and then I'm passing this query to here. So whenever we are using the search.query, it always gives the output as a list of S object. It always gives the information, always give the result, which is a list of S object. So we have to store that information into here, which are the object we wanted to store. We can cast that and get the information from this search list. Now my Apex class is done. So let's go ahead and implement the Visualforce page. VF underscore 2209. SOSL VF. Now, inside the Visualforce page, what are the things that I need to implement?
Input text box, search button.
Yes, let's call the controller here, controller equal to this. Now, Apex form. Then we need a Apex input text. Okay, so here the value equal to whatever the user is searching in input text. Where are we storing that information?
Search string, search str.
We are storing in search string. Right. Next one, I need to have a command button, Apex colon. Apex colon command button. Value equal to, let's give, I'm going to search in S object. Because we are not sure which object it is going to search. Now I'll give the action. So whenever the command button is clicked, then we wanted to execute the method. What is the method that we have implemented?
Search.
Search is the method. Now, okay. Now next thing is that table. How many tables we need? 3 tables I need. One is for the account, one is for the contact, and another one is for opportunity. Now Apex page. Apex page block.
APEX man.
Let's give a title to this. title equal to accounts. Let's give a name to this table, ID equal to ACC. And then we have a Apex page block table. Inside the Apex page block table, value equal to which variable?
ACC list.
ACC list. Let's give a variable to this. Now inside the page block, we need a column. Apex column, value equal to ACC dot name
Exclamation mark.
and what else other information I have? Industry. Let's say this is for the account. So let's say that this is SOSL for account. Now next I need it for the contact. Let's say title is contacts and let's give the ID. Let's give some ID to this. And where are we storing the contact information? Con list. So let's give the variable to this con. And what is the information that it has? Name and email. Name and email. Name and let's take the email. Now this is for SOSL for contact. Now next we needed same table for opportunity. Let's say that this is opportunities. Let's give the ID to it, OPPT. And we have a opportunity list. Let's give a name, OPP. What are the information that we have? Only name we have. Let's take another one, comma, stage name. So OPP.name and OPP.stage name. This is for opportunity. Now let's save this. And let's click on a preview. Now here we have information. Okay, it's coming next to the search in object. Let's give a break. Fine. Now, whenever I search June, search object, it is printing the all the information from account, June and July. What are the account, contact and opportunity? All of them are coming up. This is purely into the classic format. This is purely into the classic format, right? In case if you wanted to display this in the lightning format. Now this is purely showing me as a classic. but you wanted to have some kind of a style needs to be applied to the Visualforce page. When you wanted to apply a lightning style, then we have a attribute which is says that lightning style sheet. If you say equal to true, so the lightning style will be applied to the Visualforce page. See here, there is a lot of difference is coming. When I remove it, it was completely showing in the classic view. Now, when I implemented lightning style sheet equal to true, the lightning style has been applied here. The lightning style has been applied here. Now, this is similar like a almost, no, I cannot say exactly, almost the style of the lightning has applied to the Visualforce page. Right? So for example, in case if I do not have any records in the contact in the opportunity, let's assume that I do not have any records in any of them. Then basically what I wanted to display is, I wanted to say a message. I wanted to display a message here. I think we have already implemented that, right? How to display the message, we have already implemented that. So just one thing, I can write it here. So let's implement the logic here. For example, if I have a contact list, if I have a contact list is empty, if my contact list is empty, that means size is empty or size is 0. Size is 0. If it is 0, then I wanted to show a message on the Visualforce page. How can we show the message? Apex pages dot message m equal to new Apex pages dot message, and then we can say that inside this message there are 2 parameters which we have to pass. First parameter is what is the error page. What is the type of error, which we can know it from the severity. The type is error. And what is the text message we wanted to show? No results found. No results found. Now I can add this into the add message. Apex pages dot add message. Now here I can write M. Now there is another way to implement it. Instead of you writing the 2 lines of code, what you can do is you can simply copy this, Control X, put it here. You do not need an initialization. So in single line, we can complete it. In single line, we can complete the information. Right? Now let's go ahead and search it. It doesn't search. Let's say new. So contact has, opportunity does not has it. So I'll put the opportunity list. Again, search new. We have included the Apex pages, but it did not include it in the Visualforce page. Sorry.
VF page, we have to include Apex message.
Yeah. So in the VF page, we have not included the message. Ideally, what we did yesterday or day before yesterday, we have just written the Apex colon messages. Right? This is the information we have given. There is another way to implement it. For example, you wanted to show the message after the search. Okay. Then what you can do is you can add an Apex output label, output panel. So inside this panel, you can add Apex. Instead of messages, we have something called page message. Page messages. So let's save this. let's give a name to this ID equal to error. Fine. So it is showing the error, no results found. But it doesn't say that opportunity results or basically no results found. When I want, this is only for the opportunity, right? For example, none of them has a information, none of them has data. Size equal to 0. And ACC list dot size equal to 0. So none of them has the information here. In that case, I wanted to show the error message on top. So let's say DFG, none of them. So no results found. You can add whatever the message you want. You can add whatever the message you want. So this is how we can display and show the information. If you add a page message, this is a page message. Why it is displaying page message in styly format? Because I have added here. Let's take out this, right? Let's save this. Now let's say DFG, search, normal. Like how the Visualforce page is displaying it. How the Visualforce page displayed. But if you have something here, Apex message, that is a different format, right? That we have seen yesterday. Clear? And this is the assignment for the Visualforce pages. These two. These two are the okay, these are the trial head. Coming to the assignment. Implement a Visualforce page. Implement a Visualforce page to search the records from account, lead, cases based on the given value, which is similar like whatever we have done it right now. In case if there are no records, show an error message. In case if there are no records, then show error message. Show the error message. Now, today we have completed the Visualforce page topic. So from tomorrow we will go on to the asynchronous, which is a batch Apex, future Apex, schedule Apex, queuable, everything. From tomorrow it will be all different topics. Project on the Visualforce page. Similarly, what we have here, okay, implemented tabs like a customer, contact, cases, lead. Implement a Visualforce page. And lightning style, apply to the lightning style. Implement a Visualforce page. Display the tabs. What are the tabs we need? Account, contact, lead, cases, opportunity. Fine. So this is we have already done in our previous classes. Now, as soon as user click on a record, like what the next thing is that user will go to the or user will click on opportunity tab. Then it should show the list of opportunity records. List of opportunity records that are exist in the system. Okay. Third one. Click on one of the record in the opportunity. Then it should show the record detail section. So what is that means? User will go to the opportunity. So for example, right now we have a opportunity. As soon as the user click on the opportunity, it should show the list of all the opportunities that are exist in the system. Okay, or else take a 10 records, either one. Now user will click on this record, it should go to the detail section. This is the detail section. It should go here. Now click on account. Click on account. Name field on opportunity. It should redirect to the account tab on Visualforce page. Okay, so this is the account name. So when I click on this account name, it should come back to the tab in the Visualforce page. Edit the account. Edit the account. Which information, any information you can edit, like a rating, phone number, or industry. Then save the record, save the account record. A message should appear. A success message should show. in case if there is any error. While saving the record, in case if there is any error while saving the account record, then it should show the error message. Error message. Implement a Visualforce page with lightning style. Fine. So this is the one. If you are able to complete this project, that means you are perfect in the Visualforce page. That should be enough. Let's add one more here. Implement another tab. Another custom tab. Visualforce page. That should show the custom invoice page. Custom invoice page. No object reference here. Everything is custom invoice page in PDF format. Right? I'm not referring in this PDF. There is no object details here. We do not want object details. It's a custom information. Fine. Will you able to do this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's move on to the admin.